Folks, those two educators died within 24 hours of each other, and we were at that meeting tonight as people showed up in force, concerned about the safety of teachers and students who return to the classroom next week. Brittany Kleinpeter is live in Cobb County, and Brittany, let's begin with the two educators that passed away. What do we know about them?
Members of the Cobb County School District are devastated after friends tell me that first grade teacher Dana Johnson and paraprofessional Cynthia Lindsay lost their lives way too soon.
2 people died today. 2. There are 2 schools, 2 sets of students and staff that are in mourning.
On Thursday, the Cobb County School District delivered the heartbreaking news that Kemp Elementary School teacher Dana Johnson had died.
Our hearts are broken over this loss.
Kemp Elementary parents tell me that she was hospitalized in December and was soon placed in the ICU.
We heard that Ms. Johnson was sick. I wanted to do something special for her and ask parents to have their students send me a note, that I could put together for Ms. Johnson.
Harms says that Ms. Johnson lost her fight with the virus Thursday morning. And just hours later, friends of Cynthia Lindsay tell me the Sedalia Elementary School teacher suffered a similar fate.
I actually work for WellStar, so they let me go in and see her on Monday, but I couldn't go see her again. So I was actually probably the last person of her friends to see her awake.
The district has not yet confirmed the death of Lindsay, but her friend Jeanette says the preschool teacher tested positive for the coronavirus at the end of December. She also tells me that she took Lindsay to the hospital on January 7th, where she remained until she died. Following the news of both Johnson and Lindsay's passing, a group of protesters stood outside the Cobb County School Board meeting Thursday, begging county officials to protect their staff and continue to keep schools virtual. Several of them spoke during the public comment section of the meeting. Some of them referenced the deaths of both Lindsay and Johnson. As of now, Cobb County is set to go back to in-person learning starting next week.
Yeah, it's got to be devastating for the families left behind and those students as well. Thanks a lot. And as you know, folks, we have been tracking COVID-19 deaths for months, including a third Cobb County teacher who lost his battle last month. We first told you about Patrick Key, who spent weeks in the ICU. The Hendricks Elementary School teacher lost his battle with COVID-19 around Christmas.